everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Awkward Fist Bump Production. So today, my heart's kind of heavy right now, man. There's a lot going on. I woke up this morning to some news. At first, I didn't know if it was true. I started doing a little bit of research and found out that it is. So, I'm pretty sure it started last night, but there was a riot at Ware State Prison, which is down in Waycross, Georgia, and that's actually where I spent my first 2 years at once I was in prison after diagnostics. I went through the county jail for 18 months, then I went to diagnostics in Jackson State Prison, and then I went to Ware State. I did a little over 2 years there. Actually, back in like 2011, right before Thanksgiving, there was another riot that popped off, and it was actually 5 different level 5 prisons that all popped off at the same time. Right now, I don't know if there's any other prisons involved in this yet, and I don't know how long it actually lasted, so I wasn't able to make this video this morning. I've on the run, went to a caffeine and octane car show with the family this morning, so I'm in the truck making this right now. I don't know all the details quite yet. I think multiple officers were injured, and multiple inmates have been shot and injured that I know of. I don't condone this type of stuff, but being in prison for 10 years and actually being on the inside and seeing how things are handled, they could have had a great reason to riot. I think they actually have been locked down for the last couple of months. So if they've been locked down the last couple of months, they might not have been treated correctly. They might not have been able to take a shower every day, every other day like they're usually supposed to. Definitely, they probably haven't been outside for yard and fresh air outside. And if they've been locked down for multiple months, most of their food is coming in on a styrofoam tray. And compared to the plastic trays, the hard, thick plastic trays that we get when we go through the chow hall, these are just styrofoam trays. So all your food's mixed together. It's disgusting. It's usually really cold by the time you get it. And then sometimes they leave the trays or the styrofoam trays inside the cells for hours, days at a time. And I don't know exactly the whole situation and what occurred, and I mean why it actually occurred, but it could be from mistreating the inmates. But with the way things are going, they could have just been acting out for no reason at all. I don't know. I pray for all of the officers and the inmates on both sides, because on both sides, inmates and officers, you got good and bad. So there could have, been some officers that provoked something for this to pop off, but then also the inmates could have been provoking a whole bunch of stuff to get them to turn up and make this riot happen. I don't know all the details, but I know in 2011, it was a lot of just mistreatment, and then like 5 prisons popped off at the same time and rioted. So I don't condone it, but I definitely pray for both sides of the story, both sides of the inmates and the officers, and their families, and everybody who's going through this right now, because it's a living hell what they're going through right now on both sides. So, until we really find out all the truth and in depth of what's going on, I don't want to push blame on either side. I just pray for all the inmates and their families, and all the officers and their families. I pray that nobody died. I think there was actually quite a few seriously injured, so we're definitely praying for everybody involved in this. It's a crazy situation, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in there that are inmates who had to riot to protect themselves from the other inmates, you know, because if you don't ride and you just sit down, you're gonna get got by another inmate. And you know, so I know that not everybody's at fault, and some people are doing what they got to do to survive in there. And if you've never been in there, I know you're not going to understand our point of view from saying that, but you know, we're definitely, you know, my heart definitely goes out to all the inmates and all the officers also. So you know, we're definitely going to be looking into some more information about this and trying to get some more facts on it. It's going to be, but one thing that the state does, I'm pretty sure every state does this, is they try to play it off like it's not a big deal, that, you know, y'all don't even know what goes on in there every single day. They don't put it in the news. They don't put it in the papers. They don't advertise what's going on, man. There's, you know, there's mistreatment from the officers, and then there's inmates acting out to make the officers act out. So, but I'm pretty sure the state of Georgia is trying to play this off like it's not a big deal. It was just a, you know, a little riling up inmates. Nah, this was a full-on riot, fires, stabbings, beatings, all sorts of stuff. So, you know, if you're finding news feeds that's talking about it, if they are, and they're saying that it was just a minor incident, no, this was for real. And, you know, I seen it firsthand back in 2011. It was insane. Like, you know, setting their buildings on fire, setting clothes and mats and blankets on fire, riding out on the yard and out on the sidewalk, you know, to go to chow and back. And, I mean, it was crazy, man. So, I think that they actually had the National Guard come in and help out with them. I know they did when I was there, and then this time also. And state troopers and more officers from different jurisdictions came in to help out. In 2011 and this morning. You know, I pray that it doesn't domino effect and turn into a huge riot across the whole entire state. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But definitely, let's not make judgment on either side until we get the full facts and get some more in-depth information about it. But I definitely pray, like I said multiple times, I pray for both sides of the family, of the families of the inmates and families of the officers, and you know, that everything turns out okay, that nobody's you know, nobody died or anything. We pray for that, and that everybody heals from all their injuries and stuff. But you know, let's find out the facts before we point fingers, and you know, let's really look into this and see what's going on. But you know, this is real life, and this is how prison is, and you know, the news media is not going to talk about this stuff. But you know, we're going to try to keep y'all up to date with what's going on as soon as we find out any more information. But thank y'all for watching, and I'm not sure, Mark might be adding some stuff to this video also. So y'all have a good one. Peace.
paper or something?
It's dead.
What's up? Hold on.
We need to move that. Like, they need to see all this.
Hey, you ain't got no little paper? You got some paper? Hold on. We got paper in here?
We got paper? What's that need paper? I got some cardboard, man. We need cardboard.
Alright, yeah, hold on.
I'm losing all feeling to my leg. Hey, help, bro, man. I don't need some help like ASAP, man.
I'm losing all feeling to my leg.
Yeah. They breathe, bro. They got them breathe, bro. Somebody call, man. They get away from them.
We need help, man.
Just breathe, shawty.
I mean, let her get us out of here, man.
Hey, get the. Oh,
They trying now.
What is that there, bro? What is that?
Right here, I put the jack up. Let the jack squeeze.
You can't feel it?
Who you there, bro?
Hey, you see it?
Tap that. All right, here we go. Get some water. Give him some water.
Water. Come on, man, y'all.
Hey, yo, keep it cool, bro.
Water.
Oh, there's so much pressure there.
Yeah. We need to.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Who is that?
That brother hit shot. They shot, bro. They shot, but run clean this shit up. We trying to get keep cool and possible. You feel me? So get some water for the sink. I got him. Come on, bro. Get some water. Hey, what this towel? All this towel out there. Get the towel ready. Yo, come on.
It's open.
They're kicking.
You said what?
The man is just tell me what's going on. We need to see this.
Yeah. Man, y'all for help my brother, man. My brother Bling, man. My boy been shot, man. Ware Prison, man. Ware State Prison, man. My brother was shot, man. Man, Mr. Willie Jones, I swear they been trying their best to get you out of here, man. They trying their best to get you out of here.
I'm getting this.
They tried, bro.
I ain't even shot it yet.
Don't shoot it, bro.
You need to take that to the like that motherfucker shooting me. Nigga ain't gonna die right now. If a nigga ain't LB, let me hit you with this. That man got a beam. Put a beam in the camera. Put a motherfucking beam in the camera. I got to be ready. I got to ball up.
We found it.
Hey, they about to try to rush on y'all.
You might was on lockdown, fool.
Come on down. Let's shoot you on.
They coming.
They gonna find me.